Hey guys, welcome to Tapping In with Gary Spivey. I am Gary Spivey, and remember, this is a spiritual show that gives you real solutions to all your problems, and they're spiritual solutions. So, and I've got some new people hanging out with me today. I got producer Tony. What up?
How you doing?
Good.
I'm so happy to be here right now.
Yeah,
I really am.
You're like a podcast junkie.
I know.
You know, I mean, you come working to work with me, and you are listening to all these podcasts. Yeah. You're like a big Gary V fan.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I mean, you're like a stalker. Actually, you stalked him.
A little bit.
Right. No, you really kind of did. I mean, well, yeah, now you turned red. He's like, yeah. And so, but you love him, and you had conversations with, so you're just, you're like Mr. Podcast. So I'm happy to have you here. Thank you.
To be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we're having fun, and this is Yusuf, my buddy. And so now we've been buddies for how long? Long time.
Little over 20 years.
Yeah, long time. And so Yusuf is like this spiritually gifted buddy, friend. Most of the people around me have like some psychic ability in sort of like in a way, like this way or that way, and everybody's psychic. I mean, all you guys at home, I mean, you're really, really psychic, and so all you got to do is just meditate. Everything, the key is meditation, and if you don't meditate these days, pretty much the demons will carry you off. So
that's true.
It is crazy. I mean, have you noticed everybody's like a little extra nuts, and so they are really looking like this. I'm saying other people are nuts, but really people are a little crazy these days. And so if you're feeling it, call me up, and I think we're going to have some callers. You're welcome to call me up 800-827-GARY, and I will answer your calls right here on Tapping In with Gary Spivey. And so now we have a call, right? We have Veronica.
We do.
Okay,
yes.
Good. Let's see what's happening. Hey, Veronica, how are you? It's Gary Spivey.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? And so, you had a question, and so we had got an email earlier, or where did we get did we get it on?
I think through Instagram.
Oh, we got it on Instagram. Okay. And so anyway, you had a question, and so what's your question today?
My question is related to a relationship I was in. The last 6 months I've been seeing a guy, and recently he's pulled back, and I'm having a horrible time moving on.
Right.
And so I just wanted to see if you could offer some insight on that, or like,
what's going on?
It?
Well, here's what I see. I think that you are a little bit passive aggressive, and you sort of taught him how to do that. And he didn't need too much help learning how, because whatever relationship he was in before, it feels like that he's still sort of hung in that in his head, not in reality, but in his head. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, like that's how to treat, like that's what he's learned, and how to treat people, like tit for tat kind of.
Yeah, passive aggressive. Passive aggressive relationships is the most common thing that people do in dysfunctional relationships, and it always ensures the end of the relationship. It actually ensures that the relationship will sooner or later be over, because people go to bigger swings. You guys ever had a passive aggressive girlfriend?
See.
You have?
Yes.
Really? What was that like? What was that like for Tony?
It was honestly like, I want you. I don't want you. In 4 minutes, I'm going to want you, but maybe not after we're done with dinner.
You lost me already.
Thank you.
Yeah. And so, but he's doing that number on you a little bit, right?
Like, he told me that his feelings weren't growing for me, but he's still been in communication with me, and we still, flirt and
hang out.
He shows interest. He does show interest still, so I'm a little confused as to where this might or might not be going. And
well, here's what I see.
Am I going to be able to get past this if it's not going anywhere? Because I feel like I'm having a really, really hard time with it.
Well, here's the thing. I see a lot of dark energies around it, okay? And so you can actually get possessed by, I call them ping pong demons. And these ping pong demons will ping one person and pong the next one, and ping as you go through your passive aggressive things. I'm going to get rid of what I see in the spiritual dimension, and see how you got dizzy all of a sudden? What'd that feel like?
Yeah, I'm walking, so it feels like a little light.
Okay, good. Oh, good. And now your feet are warm?
Yeah.
Oh, how about that? And so I pulled a dark energy away from you, but I call these the ping pong demons, and they ping and pong people backwards and forwards with each other. Here's what I see. I think if you can get him to take a little trip with you, have you guys talked about going anywhere to just a little trip?
Yeah, we've talked about possibly doing like a staycation.
Okay. Do it. That's all you got to do. And if you can do this little vacation, the little trip, whatever it is you've talked about already, I think that he'll get out of his way, out of his head, and you will also get out of your way, out of your head, and I think you guys will work it out. I just see all you got to do is take that little trip. So I would push for the trip, not have too much backwards and forwards, in the meantime, and then I see things working, and you'll be able to kick it and go up to the next level. Now, when I look at him, I'm clearing all kinds of things off of him. Whoever his ex is was really a mess. Does that make sense? I mean, really, really a mess.
Yeah.
And so, that ex, is this ex still around?
So lately, I've found out that she found out about me, and I think she's been around more. And also, he has roommates that happen to be her sister and her cousin, so that doesn't help.
That's the
I think
excuse.
she's still around.
I think she's around and she's hovering. I don't think he has any interest at all because he was really done with that. And so I think he's still interested in you. I think he still cares. All you got to do, scoop him up, take off on this trip. Life will work out. That's what I see. Okay?
Serious?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome. I can't believe I was hoping, I was expecting to hear other news, and I was really sad and down. Like I said, I was
No.
having a hard time about moving on, like something was just holding me back from moving on, but
No,
I'll see what I can do.
No, you guys
That's
just take the trip.
awesome.
That's all you got to do. Notice your sinuses open. Your whole head got light. You feel that?
Yeah, my chest
Good.
got light as well.
Oh, good. Oh, good, good, good. That means I just told you the truth. I didn't do anything to change your energy too much. I just cleared the dark energies away. But you're going to actually nail this. Feels really, really good. Call us back and let us know what happened, okay?
I will. Thank you so much, Gary.
Yeah,
Have
and
a good
thank
day.
you. And if that don't work out, we have Yusuf here, and he's my buddy. He's on the show, and so say something sexy in like Spanish. I mean, you guys can speak Spanish together, right? Or Latino, right?
Sí, Verónica, si no funciona, llámanos, déjanos saber cómo te está yendo con él y te podremos ayudar entonces, ¿ok?
Okay, vale, gracias. Que
Vale.
pase buen día.
Perfecto. Buena suerte. Good luck.
All right.
Call us back. Let us know.
Whatever. What is that?
Take care, guys.
I don't know.
Hey, take care. We love you. Take care, honey.
We love you.
All right,
Bye.
good.
Let us know.
Good, good, good. Anyway, thank you guys for watching Tapping In. And if you just tuned in, we're going to talk to a lot of people today. And all you got to do is call us up, 800-827-GARY. And we're just sitting here taking your phone calls and answering all your questions in a spiritual way. And remember, Tapping In with Gary Spivey is a show that gives you spiritual solutions to your real life problems. We'll be right back right after this. If you don't know how to meditate, it's really simple. You can meditate every week with me. I'll send you a free meditation, and all you got to do is text my name, Gary, text Gary to 797979. That's text Gary, my name, to 797979, and I'll send you a free meditation every week, and you can just meditate along with me. It's real simple. And it's really neat because when I'm meditating and I'm saying, okay, I'm in heaven, I'm up in the garden, I'm letting this light in. Well, see, when you find yourself feeling tingly and warm, that's because I'm actually really there meditating. I'm up there. A part of me, my spiritual being, is up there hanging out and letting that light in. And so when you hear my voice, you'll find you'll go straight there. And so you'll get the same kind of thing. You'll get spiritual gifts. Really important to learn how to get spiritual gifts, because when you get a spiritual gift, you can clear your energy, and also you can clear the people around you. So welcome back to Tapping In with Gary Spivey. I'm glad you guys are joining us, and I hope you learned something today, because we're working on your problems. And a lot of times you'll have spiritual problems and you don't even know it, and they affect your life, and they can really affect you mentally, emotionally, even physically. People get sick a lot of times because of some dark energy that I see. I believe that, and so when I clear it away, they tend to get better, a lot of times instantly. So it's crazy. And how do you get rid of your dark energies? You simply meditate. That's what you got to do.
Meditate, guys, please.
So you were saying that you felt something. You since we cleared the ping pong thing off of you.
Thank you so much for clearing that out. Yep, actually, I can project love now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. You feel your eyes are lighter. You have a lighter thing.
I feel free, I feel light, and I can feel love and just project love to other people. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's
wonderful.
cool. Hey, well, we kind of like you now, so there we are. So it works out. It works out for everybody.
Works out
so,
for everyone.
Hey, so anyway, so now we have a person that had this interesting question. I thought it was interesting.
Yes, this is actually Daisy from Instagram, and the rest of you guys that are watching, just hit Gary up on Instagram at Gary Spivey, and just ask him any questions. He looks at all of them at nighttime when he's bored. We look through them all, and then we pick them. So if you have an interesting question, Gary Spivey, Instagram. Just DM him, and maybe this will be you. Okay.
And sometimes I look at him when I'm excited.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, not just bored. When he's excited.
You guys don't bore me.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you do, but it's really no. I love answering questions.
It's nice because when you're not doing anything, and if you just got done with your day, you can get on Instagram.
I go, okay, now what can I figure out? Okay.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I'm addicted to it.
Literally. Okay. Her name is Daisy. And her message is, hey, Gary, right now, I'm not sure how to move forward because my anxiety has been so bad lately. Is there any way you can give me advice on how to feel better spiritually? I always dream about people that have passed away, and it scares me. I'm not sure how to feel on that. Also, is there anyone watching over me?
Okay. All right. Now, here's what I would say. Let's see if we get her up. Let's see, call her up.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi. I can barely hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes, more clear.
Oh, good. Welcome to Tapping In with Gary Spivey. I am Gary. Hi. So it sounds like me, right? And so anyway, Daisy, I was intrigued by your question that you sent us, where you were talking about your anxiety. Your anxiety was just beating you up, and so this is a question that I must be asked a dozen times a day, And so this thing called anxiety really, and some of you guys never had anxiety, and you're lucky. But if you have anxiety, and then if you have anxiety really bad, it just is almost crippling sometimes, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And so can you tell me, what's it like? Tell me what kind of things do you go through?
So this is my everyday thing. So it's usually like something, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like a lot of pressure on you. You wake up and there's pressure instantly, like on your chest, and then you overthink about the smallest things, like, what if I die right now? What if this happens? What am I going to do?
So you have fear.
How is it going to feel? It's just too much all at once.
Yeah, so you have a lot of fear. Fear just gets crazy, right?
Yes,
okay.
All the time.
All right. Well, so here's what happens. I'm going to show you a simple little meditation to get rid of your anxiety, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to put one of your whatever hand you have free from the phone, put it above your head and go clockwise. If you're looking down at the top of your head from the sky, just go round and round and round clockwise if you're looking down at the top of your head from the sky, okay?
Okay.
All right, do it. And so there we are. And so now then you notice that your heels and your feet got warm. Feel that?
Oh, yes. That feels so weird.
Yeah. You did that, not me. Weird, right?
Yes.
I did not do that to you. No, you did it. How about that? Okay?
Yes.
That's how you get rid of your anxiety.
Okay.
Simple as that. And then you ask for spiritual gifts. And when I look at you, you're kind of beat up in your chest. I see a few panic attack demons. And so you would simply ask for a spiritual gift. You would just talk to your angels. You're really spiritually gifted. So this is easy for you. And so do you know you're spiritually gifted? You have gifts. Do you know this? You're psychic a little bit. Do you know that?
No, I didn't know that. I thought it was just me going crazy, because of my anxiety or panic attacks.
No. A lot of times people think that there's something wrong with them. And believe me, you can go to a psychologist or psychiatrist and they'll tell you, yeah, you're a mess. And so, but realistically, a lot of times people are just going through spiritual things and they think they've got something that's, some sort of a serious ailment, but not really. And so I just see you as a really bright light person. That's what I'm seeing, okay? I see you're just full of light. You have a lot of spiritual gifts around you. And so now I want you to ask your angels. Just say the word angel.
Angel.
Okay. Now say God.
God.
Okay. Give me the spiritual gift to clear my anxiety with.
Give me the clear spirit to clear my anxiety with.
Okay. I can barely hear you. Speak in the phone. Give me the spiritual gift to clear my anxiety with.
Give me the spiritual gift to clear my anxiety.
Okay. All right. Now raise your hand up, and I see this blue staff coming down. Now, this blue staff, it comes down right into your hand. Notice your hand got warm. Feel it?
Oh, gosh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, that feels weird.
Yeah, it's weird, but it really works. Okay, now take this blue staff. It's got a blue flame, and you just simply mop out all the darkness in your body. You just go down your body through your head, your chest, all the way down to your toes. There you go. See, you can feel it. See? You're smiling. I felt you smile.
Yes.
Yeah, crazy, huh?
Yes, also have a quick question to ask, just because my family they've been all having problems. Like my sister,
Turn
she's
her up a
been
little bit.
balding. My mom has her diabetes back, and all this stuff. Like, I just feel like we're kind of bad luck as well. I don't know if it's possible or that's just life, or I
Right.
don't know what to do, because that affects my anxiety as well.
Okay, and so everybody's sick. Well, everybody needs to clear their energy, and then they won't get sick.
Yeah.
It really matters. I mean, it really does make a big difference. If you clear your energy every day, you're going to find that it's really, really and super important thing to just allow the light in. And here's what you do. Here's how you allow. That's it. You don't do anything. I'll do it again. There you are. Okay, all you guys, just allow. You do nothing. And so just allow it to flow through your body. And just imagine this stream of gold, rainbow-colored light going through your body. There we are. Now look how you got real relaxed and calm. Feel that?
Yeah.
All right.
It's like the first time I've ever felt calm.
Oh, well, there we are. I'm your first. There we are. Look at that. And so now when I look at your family, I'm going to clear all of them. Who has the diabetic issue?
My mother does.
Okay. I'm just looking at her. She also has a thyroid problem, right?
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
Yes, she does.
Yeah. So I'm just clearing the darkness off of her thyroid. You know? There we go. You want to know how I did that, Tony?
How?
No, Tony could care less. He's
No.
like, no, here's the thing. I could learn how to fly. I could just fly away. And Tony would be like, he learned how to fly today.
No. If
Yeah.
you learned how to fly, I would have passed out because
No, nobody
that's
ever
my
paid.
dream.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
No. Well, actually, I can see a dark energy. Here's what I saw. When I looked at your mom, I saw a big black dark energy around her thyroid, around her throat. And that's how I knew she had a
I
thyroid
was going
problem.
to ask you. I wasn't sure if she mentioned it. Like,
Oh.
I was like, how did you know she had a thyroid problem?
And
I
so-
know, it's amazing.
No. Anyway, I just cleared it off. There we go. And and I'm just when I get rid of the dark energy, see, then things kind of normal out, you know. But there we are. Her lower back hurts a little bit, right?
Yes.
She has a sciatic issue, a sciatic nerve going down her leg, one leg, right?
Yes.
Makes sense.
Yeah, she
She's
laughed. She
laughing.
knew.
Yeah, she knows it. It's the
So,
truth.
there we go. So anyway, and
And when
her,
you see this, you just see a blackness.
yeah, you can see it. And then her feet hurt. Somebody needs to rub her feet. Anyway, and so she
Yes,
has.
her feet always hurts. Please do that.
Yeah. And
You
so
gotta do it. You gotta rub her feet.
yeah, you got to rub your mama's feet. And so, you know, but anyway, I cleared all the dark energies off, and I also cleared her pancreas had a lot of dark energy, and I cleared that off too. So she'll feel lighter, better. But you want to meditate, and you want to get spiritual gifts, and you can even clear all the people that are sick in your world instead of worrying about them. See, when you worry about people, you mojo them worse. You don't want to put the hex on her. You know, she's going through enough already. And so you simply want to just get spiritual gifts and clear her off. So there you go. Hope you feel better. Okay?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I also have just one more question.
One more. Okay. What's your question?
Okay. So a year ago, my friend passed away. He committed suicide and all that stuff, and it has been affecting me so much
Sorry.
because of my fear of death, or like
Right.
I had dreams about him too. So I don't know. If
Well,
that's
here's the reason
actually connecting to
Well,
him.
yeah.
or
Here's what happens. Usually, now I hadn't looked yet, so I don't know. But usually, when people commit suicide, they stay earthbound. They stay hung in the moment of death, and they don't go anywhere. Right? And so I just see him holding his head in his hand and holding his throat, and he has a choking sensation with a big headache. How did he do it?
He hung himself.
Okay, choking. See what I'm saying? And so he's got this, he's just freaking out, hung in that moment of death. And here we go. Let me just get a hold of him. Okay, call his name now. Call his name.
Steven.
One more time.
Steven.
One more time.
Steven.
Okay, now he's looking. Okay, now tell him to look up.
Can you look up? Just look up.
He's starting to cry. Tell him to look up. Look straight up.
Look straight up.
Okay, there we go. Tell him to take the angel's hand. Can you tell him to take the angel's hand?
Take the angel's hand.
Tell him to take the rope off his neck. Can you tell him to take the rope off his neck?
Take the rope off your neck.
There we go. Now you felt your sinuses open when he did that. You felt that?
Yes.
Yeah, and you guys at home, you would have actually felt you feel your
I did
sinus.
feel that.
You feel
Yeah,
that. You felt
I
your
did.
sinuses open.
Yes.
See, because you were empathing what I was empathing. You could feel this guy as he took the rope off his neck. Okay, there we go. Now tell him to take the angel's hand.
Just take the angel's hand.
There we go. He did it. Okay, and there, tell him step into the light. Step into the light.
Step into the light.
Okay, there he goes. And there he goes. Now you got your legs got warm. You felt your legs get warm.
As you were speaking,
You felt it too.
I was trying not to speak. As soon as you started it, everything in my body got tingly.
Uh-huh.
Your face got blurry, and your hair got blurry, and everything just seemed bright and fuzzy, like when I was a kid again. And I was like, "Oh my lord!" And I was just sitting here. I was like,
And Tony's going through something. Anyway, so,
"I'm gonna pass out in a second."
you're supposed to have a breakdown. He's having a breakdown here. Anyway, so well, there we are. You know, you did your friend the best favor in the world.
Oh,
Okay,
that's nice.
if you get somebody into the light, if they're earthbound from killing themselves, that is the biggest favor you could do for anybody on the planet. So you know you did him good. Okay, honey.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Lots of love. Go keep on watching, tapping in with Gary Spivey. Okay,
I will. Thank you.
Yeah, and keep on hitting me up on Instagram because I answer you. Okay.
I will. I will for sure.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
you
Lots
so
of
much.
love. Lots of love. You guys can feel all that.
I
Wow.
felt everything as soon as you started, and I realized that it was the same experience I had when I was a kid. When I would look at something and it would get fuzzy,
Yeah.
I lost that ability a little bit. And then once I started hanging out with you, boom.
Yeah. Well, see, when you see a lot of times people are seeing that and they don't know what they see. Like the air gets fuzzy, and see, I could always see that as a kid, and I never lost it. I could always see it. But now, like if I'm going into another dimension, especially to retrieve somebody like an earthbound spirit, and so if I'm going into that other dimension, you will actually see me blur out. And so you'll see that, and even sometimes the camera catches it, and sometimes not. But if you're with me in person, you'll see that blurry thing happen, and that's you'll see just the light coming in as it comes in to take a person to the light, and the light is always heaven. So hey, we did somebody really really good.
That's amazing.
Thank you guys, and thank everybody. Everybody was watching that really was part of it. And so
Yeah.
that's where
We're
you
all
could.
one.
Yeah, we are all
No,
one.
we're all
We're all
one. Like
one,
I
yeah.
noticed
Yeah.
that being in the room with everyone, like when you feel, I'm an empath, so I don't know if everyone feels that way, but I pick up on it so.
I thought you were just sensitive.
Maybe. You never know. You know, I'm a little sensitive. That's why I never played sports as a kid. I didn't want to get hurt.
You didn't play sports?
I never played a sport.
Oh,
I
why
know.
not?
You're
Oh, yeah.
missing out.
I just didn't want to get hurt. I was more into.
Come on.
I was more into guitar, art, and cutting hair and making a film. And everyone's like, I was the last person to get picked on the PE team. Let's put it that way.
Were you?
Yeah.
You felt bad.
I felt bad in the beginning, but then I started to love it because I could just sit on the sidelines and watch.
Okay, we'll be right back with more traumas of Tony's life
Yes.
and more therapy with Tony.
More therapy with Tony.
No, we're
Tapping with Gary Spivey, please.
Tapping it with Tony and Gary.
tapping in with Tony, trying to solve his issues. He's a victim. Anyway,
Just write about this on Instagram,
yeah,
please.
yeah.
Thank
So
you much.
we got another person. Who else we got?
Yeah. This next message, this next question is from Instagram again. Kiana, if I'm not saying your name properly, I do apologize. I would like to know what message my mom in heaven has for me on how to get my kids and I a place to live.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
serious stuff. Let's call her up.
Let's call her up.
You know, I can just answer this. I already got the vision, and it's really simple. Her mom just wants her to ask her friend for help.
Okay.
She's got a friend right next to her, and if she asks this friend for help, they're going to get her all sorted out with money and what she needs to do for her and her kids. A lot of times, all you got to do is ask. You just have to ask, and so and things show up, and I think she's already sort of manifested it. A lot of times these days, we try to get everything to work out good for us, and you really don't even know you're manifesting, but you are, and you can just manifest things, and they will show up. I mean,
Yeah.
you're really good at manifesting.
Yeah.
You're really good. You can do that. I've seen you before. You'll go, I really want, and then it'll happen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did it.
And it never happens when you think too much on it. When
Yeah,
I was
you-
like 5, my
well,
dad
you-
said, let it go.
You just have to allow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, and
Let
so
it go.
that's good. Like you got a Fender Telecaster the other
A
day.
Stratocaster.
Stratocaster the
Yeah.
other day.
I've literally I have been dying to get a real vintage Stratocaster, a 69 Strat specifically, or a 59. And I walk into this little music store here in North Carolina, and it was for $90. And I saw it was all beat up, and she didn't know anything about it.
Thank
And
God.
Thank God. Because
Right.
she was like, I don't know nothing about guitars. And I said, perfect. Because I looked at it. and
Say
I
that again. What was the accent?
She said, I know nothing about guitars. And I was like, that's fine.
Was he making fun of the lady?
Hopefully not.
A southern accent.
I think we're the story to come through.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, tell me about the lady.
So she just said, I know nothing about guitars. And I said, that's okay.
It gets funnier the more he says it.
Yeah, guitars. So I said, good enough. It was good, literally good enough that it was only $90. But I said, can you do 80? And she said, yes.
Wow.
I go home.
So you talked her down on a guitar that's worth like $20,000.
$20,000. But I did not know this. I just played it, and I don't know why.
You played her.
I played her. That's what I did. So I played this guitar, and I just realized it's the most amazing, most extravagant guitar sound I ever heard.
You got teary when you said it.
I did.
I could feel that.
Mm-hmm.
You have passion.
Yeah.
I'll give you 99. You make
$19. That's a good flip.
You feel guilty. You should feel guilty. This poor lady, guitars.
Because I went back to
you
get
ripped
guitar
her
strings.
up.
Yeah, and you gave her $10 more, right? You took her $10, right?
I took her $10.
Did you really?
Give her back the $19. You'll feel better.
Yeah. Anyway, so there we go. So, see, you manifested that.
I did.
Yeah, that's good. Your angels brought it to you. A lot of times these days, guys, your angels will really bring you stuff. All you got to do is ask. But you really have to meditate every day and ask. And remember, if you want to get my free meditations, all you got to do is text my name, Gary, to 797979. That's Gary, to 797979. Or you could go to GarySpivey.com, either one. And you can check them out on there. We're offering, I think we have like a set of maybe 6 or I think that we're giving away. So just check it out, GarySpivey.com. Okay?
Okay.
So our next caller from Instagram as well. Her name's Lisa. She says, hey there, Mr. Gary. So I had a polyp removed last week. Do you see me getting pregnant now anytime soon? Baby or babies?
Okay. All right, call her up.
Good.
What's her name? Hey, Lisa, it's Gary. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Gary?
I'm good. I'm here with Tony and Yusuf, and so we're hanging out, and we're just answering people's questions. And so, thank you for the question. So ask your question again, if you would. Like you wanted to know about you'd had a procedure, a medical procedure, you got rid of a polyp, and you were wondering if now it would be easy to get pregnant. Is that the question?
Yes. So I had initially wrote you, and you told me that I needed to have a procedure done, and a couple days later, I found out, of course, I needed a procedure done to remove a polyp that I didn't know was there.
Wow. Okay. Well, good. Well, there we are. Dr. Spivey.
Dr. Spivey.
Dr. Spivey, please. Anyway, well, now I'm glad that I'm glad I helped. And really, I'm not a doctor, but I can see things, and so a lot of times when I see things in people, I can tell you about them. And then you have to go tell your doctor. Now, whatever story you make up, my psychic told me, or whatever. But thank God that you got this done. Mm-hmm. I actually see I see you having. It looks like you're going to have more than one baby, and I think that you want a whole bunch of babies, right?
I do.
Okay, I see you having one, and then the next time I see you having 2. So I see you're actually gonna have twins. Do twins run in your family?
My dad had twin brothers.
Oh,
well, they do that.
Okay, all right. Well, very good. Well, I just see that this will work out for you, and so that's really good. You want a little girl?
Yes, I have 2 boys from a previous relationship. They're older, 17 and 12.
Oh, okay. Because I saw you wanting a little girl, and I see you getting a little girl.
Awesome, thank you.
Nice, right?
Thank you so much.
Hey, I got her pregnant. Look at that. It's really, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's revolutionary. 2019.
Yeah. I have babies named after me.
Really?
I really do. Yeah, because I would tell people how to get pregnant. Yeah.
Little
Well,
Gary
this is going to be a
Speedy's
girl.
Yeah, so we can't name it. We can't name the girl Garina. I don't know.
Garina. Spivey.
What is the
There you
female
go,
for
that's got a
Gary?
ring to it.
It's got a ring to it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think your husband would probably kill you.
Yeah.
What?
He'd be like, what?
What do you mean? That's a terrible name. So, well, anyway, well, thank you a lot. Do you have another question? It feels like you have something else. What else did you want to know?
That was it. I actually go in tomorrow for an ultrasound to see if the medicine that I'm taking is helping for our fertility treatment.
Very much so, I hear. Yes. Okay?
Thank you, Gary.
Hey, take care. Good luck with it, okay?
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Hey, you too. Lots of love.
Bye.
Oh, that's awesome. That's cool how she
great.
had that procedure because of you. We didn't even know that.
She didn't even know that she had that.
Yeah, well, see, I told you, you know, like a lot of times I sit up at night and I answer, you know, things on Instagram, and so and I'll just tell people, you know, what I see, and then that'll key in something that they need to maybe go do, like she did, and it works out. So there we go. That's great.
This changed her life.
Yeah,
she was trying to have babies. She couldn't. She didn't know she had that.
Yeah,
you find it.
Yeah,
she went, got a procedure out, and now she's going to be able to get pregnant.
There we go. I'm excited.
That's good luck for her.
That's
good.
That's great.
Good.
Congratulations.
It all works out. Oh, and keep in mind, guys, too, if you want a private reading with me, I do private readings every day still, and I love it. I love talking to you guys. You can call me up, 800-827-GARY, 1-800-827-GARY, and book a private reading with me, and I'll be talking to you, as well as you can also go on GarySpivey.com anytime. And so I just love you guys. And so anything you got, you can call me up. I'll fix you. Many times, too, when people do learn to meditate, they need a spiritually gifted person to clear their energy first to really get all the junk away real fast. And then when they meditate, it's very effective and they can stay clear. So it does work like that. 800-827-GARY.
So our next question is from Marilyn Brown from Instagram. Her question is, hey, Gary, I seem to be stagnant in trying to get a job. What is holding me back or blocking me? I apply for jobs, but why can't I accomplish hanging on to a job? Okay. Let's check her out. Let's give her a call.
Hello.
Hello, is this Marilyn?
Yes, it is.
Oh, Marilyn, it's Gary Spivey. How are you? I'm calling you from Tapping In with Gary Spivey. And so I wanted to answer your question. And so can you just ask me one more time?
Yes. I know I've been having stagnant air, and I'm wondering what negative energy that I need to release. I just been in a rut.
Okay.
And
stuck.
I'm at a loss.
Okay. And so when you're stuck, you were looking for a different job or a job situation, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you can't seem to find one.
And that's where I'm stuck at. I'm not sure which way to go or what it is that I'm not doing.
Okay, now there's some place. Here's what I see. Well, let me clear your energy and tell you what you're stuck with. I see you stuck with there's like a negative energy of someone that's really close in with you, like maybe a family member that just wearing you out. Who is that?
My daughter.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
She knew exactly who that was.
Yeah, that was the heaviest "my daughter" I ever heard. Yeah. My daughter. Darth Vader daughter. Yeah. Yeah. Like,
it is, and I was hoping it wasn't that, but I just been feeling that, and it's really been weighing me down.
Yeah. Well, here's what happens. You see, a lot of times you can actually be around other people, especially people that are the closest to you that love you and you love, and these people can mojo you because you pick up on their luck, not on yours. And so she's kind of mojoed you because she's so negative, right?
Yeah.
She knows it.
Yeah. So do I get a yeah? Anyway, so here I'm gonna clear the daughter projections off of you. Is that okay?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Now, honey, I'm just pulling these off you. I like you too. You're fun. I smell food cooking. Do you cook?
Yes, I do.
You cook it up. I can smell it. You're making me hungry. You know?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. And so
proud of it too.
Yeah, I'm just pulling all these little dark energies away from you. See, a lot of times I don't let people know I can clairvoyant, which means I see psychically. Clairaudient, I hear psychically. I'm like clairsentience, where I feel psychically. But I also smell and taste psychically too. And so with her, I smell good food cooking.
Cornbread.
Yeah. So I just smelled all kinds of delicious food, made me hungry. And so now I'm clearing away these dark energies. You get little headaches sometimes?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, those headaches are coming from you collecting that stress. I'm going to get rid of this. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, honey, I'm going to pull it right out your head. There we go.
Most definitely.
Yeah, there we go. Now, notice your sinuses opened. You can breathe through your nose.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, feel that? It opened up, right?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, and there we go. Now one ear opened up. Now it's different. Straighten that out. You can feel that different, right?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
She's going through the roller coaster right now.
She's like, wow, how about that? Anyway, Yeah, I'm better than nasal spray.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just clearing this off your head. And so now I just pulled the dark energy away from you that's really going to help you. And so you're going to feel so much better and very, very light. And now I'm clearing your daughter. Your daughter's got a particular type of demon. I call it the werewolf demon, where she'll go along really nice and suddenly she'll lose it and werewolf, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Right.
Definitely.
Yeah, so I just cleared this off of her, and she has a bunch of rage demons. I took those away, and so now she's going to feel lighter. And so if you notice now, your legs feel very light all the way down to your toes. Feel that?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to ask your angels and just say angels. Say it like that. Angels.
Angels.
Okay. Now just say God.
God.
Please bring me abundance. Please bring me abundance.
And please bring me abundance.
And please bring me a perfect job.
And please bring me a perfect job.
Okay. Your hands are warming up, right? Your hands get warm? Your feet got warm?
You know, oh, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can feel that, right? That means you're going to get a perfect job, and it means that I got rid of all that junk that was on you. You're going to be fine. I just had to clear you off. Now, if you meditate, get my meditations all the time. Go to GarySpivey.com, and you can get them, and you can just learn how to meditate. It's easy. You can do the same thing. Anybody can do this. But you are very spiritually gifted. You are a sweetheart. And see, when your energy's right, when you walk into a room, everybody brightens up. You've always been that person your whole life, and you always take care of people, right?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I can see who you are. Yeah. Where do you live? Where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Chicago, but right now I'm in Phoenix, burning up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did a show in Phoenix today, and I did a show in Chicago yesterday. That's funny. There we are. Okay. Well, take care of yourself. Lots of love to you. Keep on checking us out. Okay.
I sure will. Thank you.
Yeah. You listen to the Alex show out there, right?
Alex,
on Mega
104, the Mega 104 station.
Yeah.
I think I heard some of you earlier this morning.
Yeah, I was there. Absolutely. Yeah. He's great. He's just great. I love doing a show with Alex on Mega. Anyway.
Oh yeah, Alex. Yeah. I like him. That's why I go. I try not to miss your show on Wednesdays. But then when I'm at work, I get upset. So I go back on the laptop and calm myself down.
There we go.
There you go.
All right. And take care of yourself, okay?
Take care.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good luck.
All right, bye.
Yeah. No, bye.
Oh, she was cool.
That felt good.
Wow,
yeah.
amazing.
She was like, oh, damn.
I don't know what she was cooking. She was cooking up something that smelled good. I don't know
We're
what it
hungry
was.
here. She's making us
Yeah.
hungry.
I thought of ribs and
I was like,
cornbread.
Something like that. It felt like it was some sort of a bread.
Yeah.
We need to bring her up here, flying in here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
come to
fly
North
her up
Carolina and cook us up some food. I can even cook for her.
Yeah.
I got to do you know what I want to do? I want to do a cooking segment on the show.
Easy.
I'm going to teach
I love
people.
that.
I'm going to teach people how to make some great food. I can carry on.
Psychically.
I can carry on. I'll teach you how to do psychic cooking. Yeah, that'll be good.
I know what everyone wants.
This is a Pinot Noir, and this is really good with food. And it's not pricey. It's about $20 a bottle. And so, but you wouldn't want to cook with it. You would only want to drink. But you can cook a little bit with it. A little bit of wine in your veggies will make your veggies amazing. It turns them from just regular vegetables to gourmet. And all you got to do is add that little bit of wine, and then you got to take it off. I'm going to turn the heat off now because the wine cooks out very fast. And so that's what you do. You heard it here. And then you drink some wine. I just have to taste it to make sure it's not a bad bottle. Ooh, very good. Your guest will love it.
To eat, you're like, you want a medium rare. You
That's
want
going to be your next
Exactly.
book. Psychic cooking.
Psychic cooking, great book. Anyway,
Yeah.
you heard it here. Tapping in with Gary Spivey.
literally.
And keep in mind, guys, if you didn't get your question answered, here's all you got to do. You just simply check me out at Gary Spivey on Instagram, and you can leave me a little question, and I'll give you an answer. A lot of times we'll use them on the podcast and answer them for you, call you up, and or you can call us up, 800-827-GARY if you have a question. If you want to call in now, 800-827-GARY, and we'll be glad to answer your questions. Or you can check me out, GarySpivey.com. What else do we do? Oh, we got free meditations, and all you got to do is text my name, Gary, to 797979. That's Gary Gary, the 797979, and I will send you a free meditation every week. I kick those things out, and it's really a meditation that's sort of tailored for right now to clear the dark energies around you and around the world right now. So it'll help you a lot.
This is the one that I was talking about from 2016.
Okay.
Yeah, she said it again. Hey, Gary, I just wanted to remind you to respond to my question from 2016.
And she still has a question from 2016.
She still has the same question from 2016.
I'm holding on to this one question.
You're holding on to it.
Answer it.
3 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So you're going to have her answer today.
Yeah, so what's her answer?
Okay.
I mean, what's her question?
What's her answer?
I'm asking you her answer.
She's psychic. Oh, my Lord. First, it was about her grandma passing away, and she wanted to know if she was. Unfortunately, she did. In 2016, she said, "Hello, Gary. Unfortunately, my grandma did not make it. Can you please help us clear me and my family here?
Where?
In the Philippines energies."
Oh, okay. So she's in the Philippines.
Yes. And please let me know if my grandma has any message for us. We flew from California to the Philippines to be with her. On her on her funeral, I pray and talk to her each day. I miss her so much. Thank you, Gary. Yeah.
Okay. Well, when I check her out, here's what I see. I see, first of all, Filipino people are really, really spiritually gifted. They just naturally have it. And so I see a lot of spiritual gifts around her, and I see little dark energies, but I was able to clear her and her whole family almost like at a blink. It was so easy for me to do because they naturally are very, very spiritual, and many times Filipino people are one.
Yeah.
When you see a Filipino family, I know Dean's wife is Filipino, Michelle.
Yeah.
And so Michelle's family is the nicest family I have ever met in my life. Every time I go to Las Vegas, Michelle's mom's always like, "Oh, we bring you lumpia." She's like bringing me Filipino dishes that are really the most amazing food ever.
Yeah.
And so, but they just love. I mean, they love from this wonderful space.
It comes from their soul.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And so does the food. So it's really good. But it was very easy for me to clear her and her family.
There's
and
a
so,
second part of this question too.
Okay, what's the question? Okay.
She says, "Thank you so much." She was responding saying, "I love your book," because you answered her question actually in Ojai.
Oh.
And that's when we answered one of her questions.
Okay.
And he passed away so sudden. He was so good at hiding his pain, and it was never selfish. We didn't know he had leg problems.
Right.
But he passed away on our flight back home from our honeymoon in Hawaii. He
Oh,
was
yeah.
battling lung cancer.
I remember this.
Please tell him that I'm so sorry we weren't there and we should have stayed home instead of going to Hawaii. And if there is anything he wants us to know, and my husband, it would help Danielle so much.
Oh, here's what I hear. He's telling her to go to Hawaii again.
Really?
Yes, and
There
so
we
he
go.
says you did not need to not go to Hawaii, and he says to go to Hawaii again for me. And so he just wants to tell her that. And so he's happy on the other side. He's making a muscle. He's being silly. He's a very good-looking young man.
Yeah.
He went from being an old guy to a young man and very handsome.
Aw.
And but he's making jokes that he's now new. And so he's all brand new. And I see him walking down a beach. So,
I love that.
Yeah, he's good.
Do you have a trip to Hawaii coming soon?
Yeah, he'll meet you on the beach, he says. That's what he said. He said, "I'll meet you on the beach." Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, very good.
I love that. And that was from Instagram. Again, guys, if you want to ask Gary a question, it's probably one of the easiest ways to ask you a question.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
it is possible for you just to get on your phone and look at it.
Yeah, it's easy.
Random as you're having dinner.
Yeah, and I like doing it.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
That's the best part. Because we could be
I
at
enjoy
dinner
it.
and we're like, hey, who asked us a question today on Instagram? Let's go take a look.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
Yeah, so follow me on Instagram. And a lot of times I'll see different things and have different meditations I talk about that'll really help you out. And so, yeah, check it out. It's really simple.
I love it.
/ Gary Spivey, Instagram. That's me.
This is a pretty straightforward question.
Okay.
Hi, Gary. What will my life be like in 5 years? When will I die?
Oh no! Well, no.
wow.
Yeah.
That's a
When
very
will I?
deep
When will I
question.
die? You will.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
Yeah, you will.
One day.
No time soon.
No
I
time
don't
soon?
see. I don't see any time soon.
Okay.
And what will life be like in 5 years? Life in 5 years will be somewhere around the ocean. So I see this person living around the water, and I see him walking on a beach and quite happy on this side, not on the other
Not
side.
on the other side.
Right.
No.
And so they seem to be quite happy, and I don't see him dying anytime soon. So
I love it.
That's good news.
This one was from...
People ask me crazy things on Instagram too.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's
Yeah.
wild.
Wait, do you have that one? The one you really want to talk about?
No, I don't want to talk about that
Okay.
one now.
Okay.
You got the pictures.
No, I got people
Before
ask
and
me.
after.
Yeah, but people ask me crazy questions. Anyway.
One person just said they're enjoying your stories on Instagram. We've been doing. That's good.
Oh, good.
This is from Caitlin from Instagram. Hi, Gary. Would you be able to tell me where do you see me working down the road? I'm currently a stay-at-home mom, and I can't seem to figure out what I want to do or what I'm interested in. I want to make money and also provide for my family.
Yeah, well, here's what I see that she would be really, really good at. I think she likes houses. I think she likes looking at houses. I think she likes decorating. I think anything to do with like properties she likes a lot. I think it's a natural for her to do real estate.
Okay.
And I think she can kind of leg up into the real estate while she's still a stay-at-home mom. And so she can get a little bit busy. And while she's being a little bit busy, she'll get busier and busier. And by the time she really feels like working, she'll have a business. And so I think real estate would be fantastic for her. And I see her doing really great and making a ton of money. Feels good.
I love it. This one's from Instagram as well. And her name is... She doesn't have a name. It's this Queen.
She's nameless.
It's this Queen Veen.
All right.
Queen V?
Queen V.
V.
Oh, she's the queen.
It's Kaveen
Was she from England?
Poli. I don't know how to say this. Anyway, well, her question is, hi, Gary. I heard you giving a reading on Mega 104.3. I couldn't call in because my phone is off.
That's in Phoenix with Alex, right?
Yeah. At the moment, but I really do need some advice on my relationship. Whether I should stay in it or not. Is he cheating?
Should I stay or should I go?
Should I stay or should I?
Yeah, right.
like a song.
Does that sound like a song, right?
Is he
Yeah.
cheating?
So yeah,
I
and
heard
so,
that before.
yeah. So I don't see him cheating, and I think that she'll stay, and I think he loves her a lot. So yeah, I think a lot of times people just kind of really quit spoiling the other person.
Yeah.
And I think that if she spoiled him for a while, and she's gonna go like, no way, I'm angry, But if she spoils him for a while, what will happen is it'll take him about 2 weeks before he'll trust it, and then he'll start spoiling her. So that's how you break out of these passive aggressive swings. You just go, I'm here for you, I'm here for you, and that's what happens.
I guess I have a question too. When do you know when enough's enough? Like when you give, and you're getting, it's just one-sided.
I think it's a spiritual thing.
Yeah.
I think you'll find there's that. Most of the time, people will have that one thing that happens. It could be really simple, like somebody shutting a door.
Yeah.
Something that means nothing, and you'll go, I'm done. That's it. And you just know. So how do you know? I don't know how you know, but you know. You know when you're done. And so and so you can be done a million times, but then there's that time where you go, yeah, I'm done. Yeah, you'll just know.
I like that.
We've been asking a lot of questions, right? But
did you wake up? Did you wake up over there?
Yeah, I woke up.
I don't know. I haven't had a nap lately.
So you have been answering a lot of questions, but I have a question.
Okay, what's your question?
What's your question?
Yeah.
There's this girl that I've been like talking to for the past couple of months or so.
Right.
So
Yeah.
what do you see? Where's this gonna go to?
Well, I feel like that she's great, and I think that she's sort of a hopeless romantic, and she'll give you almost too much attention at one time, and when she does that, that'll kind of wear you out. Because you like attention, but you're kind of like a cat.
Yes.
You're like a cat. You want to be
I
petted. You want to be petted now, but not
too much.
Not too much, right? And
Yeah.
so she may actually over pet you, and that would be a problem. That's what I see.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a question? What's your question?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Music with me.
Right.
Is it, since music is the first thing I ever kind of picked up.
Right.
Is that, now we all have life purposes and everything, but
Right. This is a deep question.
is music one of them?
Well, yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think you have a lot of passion, and I think you should do more music. And you
Okay.
should,
Yeah.
just work and learn more,
Yeah.
do more, be more.
I started learning
Yeah.
some John Mayer songs 2 days ago.
Oh, it's because you went to a John Mayer concert.
Literally.
You guys did. It was a great concert
That was
out here, right?
amazing.
Yes.
Well, yeah,
Shout out
he's-
to John
he's-
Mayer.
Yeah, he's a freak.
He-
yeah.
If he's watching this,
Yeah, right.
Let's play sometime.
Call
dude.
us up.
Call us up.
Oh yeah, he wants to jam with you.
I want to jam with
yeah,
you.
Yeah. Who don't? No, he's great.
Seriously.
He's really good.
No,
Well,
awesome.
anyway, so here's the thing, guys. I just want to say thank you very much for watching Tapping In with Gary Spivey and Anthony. Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, and thank you, Yusuf. I appreciate you being
Thank
here.
you for having
and
us
so,
here.
and this was fun. This is fun, and we're going to do it again. And you guys check it out next time, which will be only in a few days now. Check it out. This is what you're missing. Come visit, like now. All right? This is right now. I miss you guys.